Hi everybody, and welcome to Lesson 2 in Comm 102. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope maybe the course is seeming a little bit more familiar at this point. But I did want to take you through the content of this week. It's our first full week, and just wanted to make sure, hopefully this helps clarify a little bit. So just as a reminder, the first step we're going to do here is click up on Content. And we'll bring up all the content for all the weeks. And we're going to start here in week number 2. Once again, questions, conversations. That's simply if you have any questions that for the course that would apply to a lot of people. You can go ahead and click on that, post a question, and I'll respond each day to those ones. If it's more personal about grades or sort of thing, then just go ahead and email me, IM me on here as you go. So I'll quickly take you through each of the items listed in this course. So this week, you're really going to dive into the reading. And it's going to be helpful for you to know that in the reading, you do a lot of reading the first half of the semester. You kind of get through the textbook in the first half, and then the second half is a lot of the actual practice of giving speeches. So don't think you're going to have to keep reading this much and do speeches at the same time. So hopefully that's helpful. So 2 main objectives this week. It's recognizing assumptions we make about people as we're preparing to speak to them, and you're going to start brainstorming. It's called clustering topics that you might use this semester. So you got 3 chapters to read, first off here. So speech communication, audience analysis, and determine your purpose and subject. So once again, you will have a quiz on the content, so make sure you pay attention, take notes if that's helpful to you as you go. Once you've been able to finish the reading, you're going to start working on your clustering assignment. And on your clustering assignment, the first thing will kind of give you the purpose, and you're going to look for topics for 2 kinds of speeches. Both informative and persuasive. So your first section here, these are some tools. You can use any of them that you like. This last one, link hasn't been working. We've submitted a ticket to get it fixed, but it isn't so far. So feel free to use these top ones. They're going to help you develop some clusters of assignments or ideas you have for your speeches as you go. So that'll kind of help you out on that one. Next up is the actual assignment. So the way you're going to do this assignment is this is on the discussion board. So use the discussion board last week in order to introduce yourself to everybody. This week it's where you're going to submit a lot of your work. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to submit a list of 10 items, topics that you might be interested in speaking on this semester. 5 are informative topics, 5 are persuasive. And you'll learn about that in the textbook a little bit more, which is which. So those 10 topics, that's one thing you're going to post on the discussion board. Another thing you're going to post is a cluster map. So you can use one of those tools or one of your own choosing to create a cluster map that you'll learn about to show one topic for an informative speech, because week 4 is when you give that first speech. And so now's the time to start thinking about it a lot. And so you'll display the map or just upload a copy of it so people will be able to view it. And then finally you're going to answer the question about what did you learn about analyzing audiences. And so those are the 3 things you're going to submit. The 10 items, the cluster map, and your answer to the question. You're going to do that all in one post. So anyways, and a couple of students have already started jumping on that. So you'll kind of maybe get an example if you're a little unsure of what that looks like. An important part on this that you do is that after you've submitted your own material, you need to go in and read at least 3 other people's materials and comment, give them feedback about the ideas that they're thinking about. So this is a teaching one another type activity. You learned about the learning model last week. We do that a lot in this class. You're going to give each other feedback on at least 3. So to get all the points for this assignment, you've got to also respond to other posts. And that's one thing I'll be checking. So, all right. So, and actually I just remembered, it does require you to post before you can see others. So if you do have questions, just let me know about what you should be posting in this area. Then you'll be able to see the other people's to respond to them. After you complete that, you'll be ready for the quiz. And so the quiz is just on your readings for the week. So make sure you read it well, and so you're able to do well on that as you go. So you just click the next one to actually get the instructions and take that quiz. And then after that is a semester-long test 1. So what this is just kind of a tool that's going to measure your learning throughout the semester. And you actually take the test 3 times during the semester. Once at the beginning, mid-semester, near the end. And so you're not going to know all of it now. Just do your best. It's not open book. It's not open friend. You just take it. But don't worry about the score on this one because you're going to miss a lot of them because you're just still learning. But it's going to help show you your progress as you go throughout, and only the best score gets recorded, which likely will be the last one of the semester. So this is more a measurement. It's not so much a grade thing. Just take it, do your best you can, realize that there's a lot to learn as you go. And then, so that'll take you the link to the test itself. And then you got the participation quiz. It's just where you kind of grade yourself and how you did in the class this week. Similar to what you did last week. And if there's anything else this week, that's it. So, anyways, I hope that makes sense. If you have questions on any of this, please do let me know. And I'm here to help you and support you in this. And it'll be fun to jump into the actual meat of the content this week. So, have a great one.